Hello, hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Technical difficulties. I got hacked last couple days ago. I don't even know what it was, and we're still getting everything updated. And we kind of forgot about this particular piece of equipment that I used to go live. So hopefully you didn't leave. I'm about 5 minutes late. My apologies. This is Lori Staley, Addicted Stamper with Stampin' Up. And we are going to play with the beautiful peaceful garden tonight. Hey, Carol, good to see you. Hey, Carol. Good to see you too. Hi, Judy. All right. So, real quick, because I feel like I'm behind the eight ball this month for some reason. I'm not sure why. These are this month's just cards. So, there's a couple Christmas cards in here. I love this big Merry Christmas, right? And then I use the Holly Jolly or Jolly Holly embossing folder to get our holly. And then this is some of our new designer series paper. I love this. We'll be playing with more of this in the future. And then just a regular thinking of you card, two more Christmas cards using the Pretty Traditions of Christmas designer series paper. And then one of our snowflake bundles. Hey, Jerry. Hi, Betty. Thank you for sharing. So, yeah, so these card kits are free with a $45 minimum product purchase after all discounts, rewards are applied, etc. So it has to be at least $45 purchase price. Again, after all those discounts are applied, plus the shipping and the tax. If you are local, you can join us for an in-person class the second Tuesday of the month. If you are long distance, we do ask for $5 postage to help get the product or the package, sorry, not the product, the package mailed to you. All right. And those also come with envelopes and you get a little baggie of the embellishments and all of that. So that's the just cards for this month. If you're local to me, which I don't think anybody that I see on is, but somebody might be watching, I'm doing an in-person class, Christmas card class. It's my only in-person Christmas card class this year at the Cozy Craft Nest in Gettysburg. If you don't know, the Cozy Craft Nest is a retreat house that I opened in my childhood home after my mom passed away a couple years ago. Um, and I'm going to start every once in a while offering a class down there. It may be something I'm putting on, or I might partner with people to do some different things. But we are doing one on the 29th of November from 12 to 3. You will get half a pack of the Christmas tags. Excuse me, the Christmas tags and more. You have a pack of that. You're going to get a pack of those beautiful little pearls. I have some of those left over, so I've got full packs of those for you. And you're going to get about 2 yards of the shiny red ribbon, as well as enough supplies to make 3 cards of each design. So you'll leave with a dozen cards and all those goodies that you'll have extra to take home. Hey, Corinne. Hi, Judy. Oh, Judy, I'd love to meet you. All right, so that's what's happening in my world. Plus, I have my annual stamp camp coming up. We're doing that on the 22nd. I think I have 2 spots left, 3 spots maybe. So if anybody's interested in signing up for that, you can find that information in my newsletter. If you didn't get my newsletter, check out my Facebook page and you'll see information on there. Tonight, we are going to create the cards that I have designed for my creativity delivered class this month. So if you love blue, if you love Christmas, this is a kit for you. Now, if you're like, I'm done with my Christmas cards, okay, no worries. Change out the greetings, right? Because these cards can be anything. This one may be a little Christmassy. You might want to keep one Christmas card in there, but all of the rest of these can absolutely greetings can be changed out, right? Just because of that beautiful star on there. So we're going to create these together tonight. Remember, the creativity delivered link, if you love this kit and you want to get it, unfortunately US only, please, is below. You can register there. It's $35 plus $9 postage if you're long distance, because that 12 by 12 paper pack, you're going to get a 12 by 12 package of the beautiful Peaceful Garden designer series paper. You're going to get a full roll of this gorgeous ribbon. I'm telling you, this is gorgeous. I can see using this for weddings, for Christmas, obviously, anniversaries, retirements. I mean, it's just really, really pretty. It is that Misty Moonlight with that silver edging, and it is gorgeous and shiny, and I love it. And then you're going to get a half a pack of the Opal Round assortment. Okay. Plus, you're going to get, the packs to make 4 different designs, 2 of each design. So let's get started. It's kind of Russian roulette in my studio right now because I'm telling you, there are literally 5 events that I am currently in the process of cutting for. And God love my husband, he is running the die cutting machine for me. So that is a huge help as we get ready for all these fun events. This is always my busiest time of the year. So, all right, I'm trying to figure out which card I'm making so I can pull it into view for you. Hey, Debbie, good to see you. I think it's this one. Yep, it's this one. So we're going to start with this one. And again, this is that really pretty Peaceful Garden paper. I love it. I tried to pull the camera out a little bit more tonight, so hopefully I stay in frame better than I had been. I think I was so focused on zooming in that I was zoomed in too far. So we're gonna do, and we've got these cute little rectangles with our birds. And then this guy has been embossed with the new embossing folder whose name just flew right out of my head. I do that all the time, don't I? I hate that. Yep, that's what it's from. It's the new, oh my gosh, Beautiful Petals, maybe? Is that the new suite that just released? I think it might be. It's in that suite of products. And then this one's going to go and it's going to extend out a little further. So the embossing is done for you. The die cutting is done for you. Of course, the cutting, I need to be straight here. The cutting is all done and packaged. Each card is packaged. The duo is packaged together, so you don't get the kits mixed up. And of course, you get the PDF. You'll have this video to go back and watch. That looks pretty straight. We're going to go with that. I'm going to bring in that big Merry Christmas. This is from Ornamental Christmas, I think it's called. Yes. So I really only used 4 sets in creating these projects, which I sounds like a lot for 4 cards, but mostly it was the different greetings that I used. This Merry Christmas. This is the pine tree trimmings. I just got this set. It's really cute. Holly Jolly. I'm always reaching for that one for some of the greetings in here. And then the Magic and Hope. I use the Tidings of Comfort and Joy. If you don't have those Christmas sets, no worry. Again, you can change them out for whatever greetings you have, even if you want to do something other than Christmas, right? Let me grab Secret Seed. This is a nice big Merry Christmas. Hello, Melinda. Oh, good. The view is much better. Excellent. We heard it snowed at home this morning. Oh, gosh, Debbie. It's beautiful out there. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you got out before the snow hit and you got out. I'm thinking about all my friends that are headed towards backstage, which is back in Vegas this year. And I'm hoping, beyond hope, that they make it out without any travel interruptions. By the way, if you're following my journey, I think I'm 297 away from my million. So thank you again to all of those. I was also recognized in a couple of categories. They just announced this past week. So thank you for those of you that helped me attain some of that. Fun. Hey, Verna. Snow is coming here. Uh-oh. See, I don't like snow. I don't like snow. Not my favorite thing. And truthfully, even though my husband is a New York boy, he doesn't like it anymore either. I don't know if he really did really like it. He says he did, but he doesn't like it anymore either. So someday we may not even be in Pennsylvania anymore. It might just get too crazy here. But okay, so that's our card front. And then little conserving on this one with your basic white, right? We're just going to do a cute little rectangle and add it in there, layer of secrecy and our basic white. On the inside, we put that, may the spirit of the season bring you hope and happiness. And again, with the secrecy ink, that's one of the main colors in, you don't like it either. I'm sorry. It was 75 here today, but supposed to be freezing tonight. Oh my gosh. Wow. You have a big swing though in temperatures down there, don't you, Corinne? I feel like you do. I'm looking for my stamp. There it is. Stamp that up high enough so we have enough space if you want to write a small message. Can you hear the die cutting machine? Rick's over there die cutting away for me. Melinda, I think she was from West Virginia. A couple retreats ago, I had a lady from West Virginia join us over at the Cozy. The Cozy. Quick and simple, right? Couple stamps, but mostly we're letting the paper, um, be the star of the show. So there we go. So there's project number one. I'm going to close this up before I lay my hand in it because, that's how I roll. All right, we're going to do this pretty card next. I love that star. And again, that's from Ornamental Christmas. And then we have our long die cut from Textured Notes, and that will be included in the kit. And I'm pretty sure sometimes when I don't write stuff down, it's always a fun guessing game as to which actual color is that, but I'm pretty sure this was stamped in Misty Moonlight. So let's see if I can. Nope, not that far away. I can't. And this is tight. Like I knew what I was doing. It didn't stay. Well, that's good. Yeah, it's pretty as long as it doesn't stick around. I don't need it sticking around. Okay, so we're going to use the snowflake or the star pattern. It's the one that has the floral background. Where are my flower people? I know my mother-in-law's on here. What flower is that? Kind of makes me think of a hydrangea, but not 100%. Anybody got a clue? Too low or too high. Oh, and before I forget, I'm in preparation of slowing down. I am rearranging my world a little bit. So at least this week, not necessarily ongoing, but at least this week, I will not be live Tuesday night because I'm actually moving one of my clubs to Tuesday night. So I will be live Wednesday night this week. So why can't I get this on here? Mark your calendars that we'll be live together Wednesday night at 8, same time, Eastern time. All right, there we go. That's a little better. Then I'm going to grab this pretty ribbon. Now, I really tried like the Dickens to remember, but I think I wrapped it and then I just tied a strip on. If you like to tie it on, bring it around and tie it in the front, by all means do that. That is not my favorite thing to do because I don't like, it's not really a bow, but I try to avoid tying on the card. We did get the Alaskan trip, so we will be going to Alaska in 26. and I was recognized for team building, and I was number 105 for sales in the company, in the US. So that was pretty cool. All right, let me grab some borders and pieces and parts here so that we can, oh, there we are. This guy is little, so we're going to grab some edges here. I want to see if this will fit. If I do it perfect. That's what I want. I'm going to do 3 of those across there. So yeah, so thank you to all of you that helped support me in this journey and have supported me for many years. Like I said, I never expected to still be here 22 years later, and certainly not hitting 1 million in sales. Oh, thank you, Judy. Looks like a hydrangea to me too. Okay, me too. Oh, a snowball bush. Yeah, could be that. Oh, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. I love the purple. She knows me. That's if I had one wish, it would be that I could meet all of you amazing people in person. Of course, I do know some of you, but it would be so fun to be able to meet everybody. Now, the star, we're going to have to be really careful. And for that, I'm going to grab the skinny edges and try, like the Dickens, to get them right up there in the points of the snowflake or the star snowflake. I got snow on the brain now. Ah, we don't want that. Oh, good. That didn't come through. It went sliding out of my fingers. That one's definitely going to show. I'll have to trim that one. And I thought I missed one. There we go. And then we can put just a regular dimensional in the center because it's wide enough to hide that. Okay. Oh, thanks, Debbie. I have gotten to meet Debbie. That was exciting. I'll never forget that day. We've actually been in Mexico together. So that's been fun. Here's the thing I learned about Debbie in Mexico. She's much more adventuresome than I am. Okay. So the star is going to go straight up and down, just like that. And it's centered over your greeting. We're going to grab a piece of that ribbon so I can tie it on. All right. Who else has 2 pairs of scissors on their table that they work with? Because I got to tell you, those orange handled scissors are to die for, especially when it comes to fussy cutting. I just can't say enough good about them. Okay. There we go. We're going to trim off at an angle. That one is trimmed, so we're going to leave that one alone. And the thing I like about that is if I don't get it right in the center, I can slide it. Right? There we go. We're going to add a opal. Oh, I would love that, Melinda. That would be so much fun. I have to say, I'm so happy that my girlfriend said to me, and I think I've told you guys this, I was looking for years, had a couple houses under contract closer to where we lived, and it just didn't work out. And now I know why, because it was meant to be in my childhood home. My mom is the one that got me into crafting. We did every craft, I think, known to mankind. And then when I cleaned the house out after she passed, I learned about crafts I didn't even know existed that she apparently did at some point in her life. And yeah, so my logo color for the nest is her favorite color. It was a blue. She'd love these cards. All right, let's do the inside. And guess what Lori did? Anybody ever do that? And I fought with that layer forever. Let's see if I can pull it off. I have a girlfriend that does that. And when she does it, she sends it, I think, to her brother. And he gets a good laugh out of it, I guess. There we go. Easy peasy to fix. Unless you've used liquid glue. And then you're in trouble. All right. On the inside of this one, we're just going to use that Big Merry Christmas again in Secret Sea. But yeah, my girlfriend was the one that said to me, did you ever think about doing it here? And I said, nope, because in my head, my mom was never going to be gone. And sadly, it's been 3 years. So we are starting to take off. We are starting to get some really good bookings and some repeat bookings. And yeah, so I'd like to think she's very happy about what I chose to do in our home. And my dad just used to laugh at me because I'd be ready to go to a Stampin' Up meeting where I might be presenting and they'd be in bed before when I was leaving. There we go. I love that one, right? With that beautiful star on there. Gorgeous. And after I'd leave, he'd say to Mom, really likes this stuff, doesn't she? You love blue? Awesome. Very good. Okay, let's find the next one. Let's do this cute little guy. This one has a layer of thick basic white as our base. And then we've got more of the paper. This one has the doves holding the little olive branch, if you will. Mount that on a layer of Night of Navy. And then on our front panel. And then these dies are from, oh, I thought I lost that. I was going to have to die cut it, and there it is. That just fell out of the sky. Let me grab my book here, and I'll show you. I did not, and I regret it now, and I tell you guys this all the time. Sometimes I just get the dies from the bundles, and then later I'm like, now I want the stamp set. And of course I want the stamp set. But these are the dies. They will come out. There we go. So the labels that we're using are right in that stamp set. And of course you get the two different doves, some little stars, that greenery there, this piece of greenery. And I have no idea what this is. So if somebody knows what that die is, and it does, I haven't had the time to cut it yet. Let me know. And it's the piece on Earth dies. So they are a really nice set of dies. The greetings are great too. It has a great sympathy greeting. But yeah, those dies I absolutely had to have. All right, so we have a Night of Navy label and we have a cloud cover label. And here we are stamping in Night of Navy. So the three colors, Night of Navy, Misty, Moonlight, and Secret Sea are what I've used. The Sending Christmas Wishes greeting. I'm going to move it over. So the ring light is right where I can't see now. If that's okay, we'll make it work. Thank you. Tag tops to reinforce. Okay. Gotcha. So these could be tags as well as labels. And then here is our dove. And I'm just going to let me close this up because I'll lay my hand in it. Perfect. I knew one of you would know. Thank you, ladies. You can use your liquid glue. You can use your adhesive, whatever you want to use here, but I want to put that greenery. I don't like that angle. We're going to do that angle. All right, and then we're going to layer. Figure out which was the front and which was the back. And then I'm going to put the dove on with a dimensional or a piece of one. I love using up the edges. I feel like, and I'm going to catch that greenery, so I know it's not going to go anywhere, right? I feel like I get every bit of use from our dimensionals when I do that. I'm just going to put it right there. And this one's sticking straight out a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, I'll pick you up by your wing if you insist. So we're just going to put adhesive on the left side, right? Because it's going to hang over into all that beautiful white that we have behind it. And then we're going to grab our opals. Remember, you get a half a pack of these. So you'll have lots left over to create other beautiful projects with. Now that's not what I wanted you to do. Get up there where you belong. It wants to stay with me. Hey, guess what I forgot to do? We're going to go back and do that. And then on the inside, it says sending Christmas wishes on the front. And on the inside, we're going to say from our house to yours. An envelope. Maybe. I don't know. If somebody reminds me before I hang up. Yeah, before I hang up tonight. Before I shut down, close the live, whatever we want to say. I'll try to die cut it and we'll see what it does. But I think Corinne or Melinda, somebody said that they thought it was for the tag to reinforce it, and I think you're probably right. From our house to yours. So that's another quick, easy, simple one, especially because all the die cutting will be done for you, right? Let me grab this one back because as I was playing there, I realized that I failed to put these gems on this one. Same one, same opal rounds, but we're using the more iridescent because I just felt like that Misty Moonlight, even though it's embossed, was a little plain without something down there, right? So now we have that taken care of. Okay, let's not lay the cards in it. We are down to our last card. That is hard to believe. And it is this one. So this bow, I bought the set for that bow. Anybody ever done that? Just bought a set for one stamp in it, but I literally bought it for that bow. Although I like that bell too. And the pine's not bad. And the greetings are working for me now. So it's a good thing I bought it. It's magic and hope. The bow is gorgeous, as you can see. If you don't have that bow, use something else because I can't stamp it and send it to you. But you can use something else, some other bow that you have on hand, and it will be just as pretty. And you won't have to fussy cut it potentially, like I did. All right, Knight of Navy, card base with a layer of cloud cover. In case you haven't figured out, I really love cloud cover. Before we mount that to the card front, we're going to bring in the 2 layers of our designer series paper. And we created a gap in between so we can run some of that beautiful ribbon across there. I love this side of it too. It's almost a little Lost Lagoon-y. I think it's supposed to be cloud cover, but to me there's a little bit more green, which makes it look like Lost Lagoon. I'm going to flip it. It's easier for me to get my alignment. Who's done with Christmas cards? Anybody? Thank you. Thank you, Corinne. So there's that. Let's find the ribbon. There it is. My desk is only 6 feet, but you'd think it was 12 the way I loose things on it, right? And again, I'm going to tie it on there. You can absolutely tie it around and knot it in the front. You probably use less ribbon that way, but try to get it centered too. Well, that looks pretty good, huh? Again, the kit is 35. You get a full pack of the Peaceful Garden Designer Series paper, a full roll of this beautiful ribbon I'm playing with right now. And now I'm going to mount it because then I can tie it on. A half a pack of the Opal Rounds, and you have 2 of each card for a total of 8 cards with all the die cutting and embossing. And so really you just get to sit and stamp and put them together. You just started your Christmas cards? You're making for next year, Carol. I'm so jealous. Corinne's still working. Carol Deacon's done. All right, all right. Good job, guys. Good job. I mean, yeah. And sadly, I don't even have time to make like sit down and specifically make Christmas cards for people in my life. I use what I design and share with you guys. Um, and sometimes I don't even have enough. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to do about that problem. But yeah. So I figure the more Christmas cards I make, share with you, the further ahead I am. I drawed that. I can't talk tonight, apparently. Pulled that really tight. Now I can't move it. So we're going to cut this shorter. There. And there. Looks cute. All right. Now we're going to bring in our labels. Again, texture note dies. And tidings of comfort and joy. We stamped in Secret C. Or did we? I actually think we stamped this one in Night of Navy because the bow is stamped in Night of Navy and off stamp them before we stamp it to create the bow. Let's try Night of Navy. They're very close, but Secret C is definitely darker. All right. Oh, we're hopping. We're hopping around. I'm going to keep that a little closer to the top this time. And then I already fussy cut the bow. This one came out a little lighter. I designed this at the Nest, so that Night of Navy ink pad was a little bit juicier than this one, but that's okay. We're going to pop that up on dimensionals. Grab one of these. Put right across the bow itself. Oh, Carol. I bought that and I have not played with it yet. And I'm really hoping it makes it through the winter so I have some time after the holidays to play with it. Because that paper alone is gorgeous. And then when you add those dies, it's just stunning. I have, well, she's actually a downline now because she joined during the special. She made a whole bunch of cards at one of the retreats and they were gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, somewhere, oh, there it is. I'm like, somewhere I have a piece of Night of Navy to mount that to. Are we going to make it? I see red. I see red. All right, now this is also going to go up on dimensionals. Now I'm looking for, there we go. Oh, thank you. I'll bet they are. I'll bet your cards are gorgeous, Carol. Okay. I'm gonna pop this over here on the side. Gonna grab those opals again. This time I want a smaller one. Okay. And then on the inside of this one, I use that same greeting from Jolly Holly. See that? Oh dear, that sounds painful. Or it sounds like a children's story. I'm not sure which. All right, so since I think I was using Knight of Navy for the front, we're going to use Knight of Navy for the back. And even looking at it now, yep, we definitely use Knight of Navy. So I picked the right one. How about that? Sometimes that doesn't happen. And again, whatever greetings you have will work. I just kind of I kind of challenged myself to stay with limited supplies this time. I know it might not seem like it was limited, but for me, that was limited. Reusing the same greetings. The card, this two cards are not going to go to the same person. They're not going to know you use the same greeting, right? So there we go. There is the last one. So let's pull them back in now so you can get one last look. The link is below if you want to register for the class. Like I said, a full 12 by 12 designer series paper pack. And let's put this over here. Enough supplies to make 8 cards, a half a pack of the Opal Rounds, and a full roll of that beautiful ribbon, which you're going to love and just want to use on everything. But there are the 4 cards. Christmas in my world, just because I always need more Christmas cards, but you can make these anything you want. They'd be beautiful sympathy cards, thinking of you cards, get well cards, birthday cards, anniversary cards, even, whatever you want. All right. Hey, gang, thanks so much. Remember, I will not be live Tuesday night. I'll be live Wednesday night at 8. I'm saying that out loud and I'm stopping myself and thinking, yes, I'm still home this week because I have runners in again this week. Um, and then I will be live, unless something happens, I will be live next Sunday night at 8 again. Okay. So that's the schedule for this week. And come hang out with me. I love getting to chat with you all. I hope you have a fabulous beginning to your week. And we'll do a midweek check in. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you liked them. Have a good night. Bye.